Hola amigos, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy in Miami, Florida, guys. Good morning, happy Friday. Got a big fight tomorrow. Some people are gonna boycott Canelo Alvarez. I don't know how many, because they're tired of his antics. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about somebody who believes his greatness only in his mind, but doesn't see that he is running away from something. That something is called David Benavidez, and this is gonna haunt him for the rest of his life once he's retired. I believe that you don't face your fears, and that's something that I've always try to tackle, man. Because I can tell you that I've faced a lot of fears, and when I fear something, whatever it is, man, I try to tackle it and try to nip it in the bud. Because you can't let that fear of anything, like public speaking or whatever it is, that you're afraid of. You got to tackle that, and that's you can't just put that aside and say, well, I don't want to face it. And that's exactly what's happening with this guy. He's looking for so many excuses to avoid fighting the top guy at 168. At his fight, although a legitimate fight against a legitimate contender like Munguia, is still diminished by the fact that he is not facing the top guy at 168. And he can say anything he wants, and you can tell by his arrogant ways and the way he expresses himself. In the press conference, like he said, "I am Canelo." Like, what are you, God? I mean, it's actually nauseating, and it's an embarrassment to boxing, embarrassment to the Mexican people, in my opinion. But anyway, today we're going to talk about more embarrassing stuff. All right, and what we're going to talk about today is two things. All right, number one, I posted yesterday a little short about Ryan Garcia testing positive, testing dirty for some performance enhancing drugs, 2 PED'S, Ostarine, I never heard of that before, and then some other anabolic steroid. All right, so he allegedly says that he, in some comments, he praises Jesus, then he tells everybody to F themselves. So that is something that shows you right there either a kind of bipolar type of a personality, or somebody that doesn't know what a Christian is or what a Christian behavior is like. But he's accusing himself that he took some herbal supplement and that was tainted somehow. There's also narrative and some conspiracy theories going around from the Garcia camp that maybe Devin Haney has something to do with it. So this is turning into some kind of soap opera, and like I've said before, boxing, there's so much corruption in boxing. Boxing continues to kick themselves on the foot, step over their own crap, and just spreading that crap all over the place, man. And the reason why a lot of people have left boxing and don't follow the sport anymore and watch some casual type of entertaining combat sport like MMA is because of these things, man. The corruption here and all the crap that's going on, and all the corruption that is going on. It actually turns people away from what is one hell of a sport. Okay, so we have two narratives here. All right, so Ryan Garcia say he's not done it. Devin Haney, you gotta give props to Devin Haney, who made weight, got his ass whooped. But regardless whether Ryan Garcia cheated or not, and I know you can actually you're exposing your life when you step inside the ring. You can get killed if somebody is has an advantage like this. you know, enhancing your power, your muscle mass, your tendons, strengthening your tendons and your bones. All of these things that ostarine can do, you know, it gives you a clear advantage. Also the weight. So although I see that Ryan Garcia cheated, he cheated twice. He cheated on the scale with 3 pounds over, and Devin Haney did not have a plan in that fight. And number two, now, you know, it seems like he cheats again. So it's hard to convince people, I mean, that are not casual fans, that are not gullible, you know, fanboys, to the fact that, yo, bro, where there's smoke, there is fire. I do not believe for a second this is something that was casual, is something that just happened. Poor me, look what happened with Canelo, you know, blaming the tainted meat and all this other stuff. The guy, you know, if you cheat, you cheat. What you got to do is you got to admit it, or, you know, or somehow try to make the wrong into a right. I don't know how he's going to do that, but there has to be some severe repercussions for Ryan Garcia. I believe that the real and the right thing to do would be to take this victory, turn that into a no contest, or disqualify him, and take that victory away, sanction him with maybe at least a year of suspension, and give Devin Haney, you know, his undefeated record again. I mean, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you something. And it's something I'm telling some of these Devin Haney fans. And they're all up in arms and you know, and tearing their clothes and, oh, I knew it, and all this other crap. The fact of the matter is that whether Ryan Garcia was drugged or not drugged, or used the PED'S for enhancing purposes, Devin Haney got his ass whooped. Devin Haney did not have a plan. Devin Haney is weak in the chin. Devin Haney, you know, could not see that lead hand coming. Devin Haney did not make an adjustment in that corner. I mean, he looked very beatable. I mean, there's from a guy from his fight before against, you know, Regis Prograis to this one, there's two different Devin Haneys. I don't know what happened. And it's like they say, styles make fights. He fought a guy that was his size, you know, and Devin Haney's always been a bully. So I'm not a weight bully, and I'm not excusing Ryan Garcia's behavior, but at the same time, he got his ass whooped. Devin Haney got his ass whooped. You know, and, you know, Ryan Garcia, you know, putting this beating on Devin Haney and making him so predictable. He actually looked scared. Devin Haney looked scared. He did get up, he showed heart and everything else, but he looked scared. He looked terrified in that fight. He was backpedaling every time Ryan Garcia would come forward and smack him all over the place. He didn't move his head. He didn't get away from the punches. He didn't. I mean, I can understand that maybe he was rocked in the first round, and that, you know, affected him, and that happens sometimes, like in the Miguel Cotto versus Maravilla Martinez, when Maravilla got rocked in the first round, and then he said, you know, that it affected him throughout the fight. And then he started blaming his knee that was shot, and, you know, it was supposedly 100% before the fight. Now it's not 100%. You know, then and this is the thing with excuses. You know, he got his ass whooped. So, in all honesty, all right, point number one, Ryan Garcia should be sanctioned severely. He could take somebody's life by doing this. And the worst part of it is that he does not want to admit it. This kid is a brat. This kid, he just thinks he can get away with everything just because of popularity on Instagram. And all these fools and airheads and knuckle brains that follow him are a bunch of idiots. You know, you got to have some principles and some values. You know, they got to start telling him, hey, man, what you're doing is wrong. You know, That's not the way a real Christian acts, all right? And number two, Devin Haney, you know, this could be a career-ending type of incident for him, whether Ryan Garcia cheated or not. You know, I truly think, and for all you Devin Haney fans, I'm going to tell you this straight to the face. I think this beating has changed his career completely. It exposed him. You know, it shows that he has no chin. It shows that his defense is lacking or was lacking, something that it looked like prodigious. This guy's not a pound-for-pound fighter. Don't keep him on that list. He's got to be out of that list. And if he fights any top guy, I think he's got a better shot of defeating Teofimo Lopez due to the fact that Teofimo Lopez, like, you know, his footwork sucks. He doesn't know how to cut off the ring. He gets fooled by technical fighters. I think he has a better shot of defeating Teofimo Lopez than any of the other guys. Maybe he's got a chance of beating Pitbull Cruz, because Pitbull Cruz, in my opinion, is the weakest link. He's just all hype, in my opinion. He's a little guy who beat Tomato Can. He beat a guy that, you know, shouldn't have been a champion. So for me, Pitbull Cruz is not a champion. He's not a champion. He hasn't fought the top guy, which is Ismael Barroso. He didn't fight him. He's got to fight him. He's going to fight Rayo Valenzuela, and he's going to find out. Well, we're going to find out if he's the real deal, because Rayo Valenzuela is no walk in the park. So, if he fights, Devin Haney fights Suriel Matias, bro, I'm telling you, he could end up in the hospital, and that could be it. All right? Because there's no way Devin Haney, and for all you guys that said Devin Haney will outbox, you know, flat-footed, one-dimensional type of fighter like Suriel Matias, look who beat Devin Haney. He's a one-dimensional fighter in Ryan Garcia. One-dimensional. All you did is come forward and, you know, just move a little bit and let him come forward, and boom, that left hook was there all night long, and now and the right hand also. So, guys, my opinion, to be honest with you, and we still don't have the last results, and this is going to take a while, maybe weeks or months, this whole investigation, but my opinion is that Ryan Garcia did take PED'S. He is a cheater. He's cheated before. He's going to cheat again. You know, he relies on his fan base to bail him out. You know, he talks all kinds of, giving all kinds of excuses on his Instagram, you know, page, and these idiots believe him. There's a lot of idiots out there, you know, and I can see the comments on my YouTube channel. It's false, one guy said. False. Why is it false, bro? There's already, you know, the lab said, you know, this guy tested positive for this too. You know, these people that are blind fanatics, just like the Canelo fanatics. Same shit. Canelo keeps on avoiding top guy, and then, you know, the Canelo fanboys continue saying, he doesn't have to fight Benavidez. What's in it for him? What's in it for him? And you can tell by somebody that says that is new to the sport of boxing, doesn't know how boxing is. You gotta fight the best to be the best. All right, Devin Haney, going back to Devin Haney, he took an ass whooping. He could be hurt for life as far as his mentality and physically and emotionally. He, you know, times he got rocked. I don't know what happened to his jaw, if that was broken or not. I'm assuming it is not, because I haven't heard anything more about it. But he is done, in my opinion. He is done. He's done. I mean, he can come back and fight a couple of guys that he can defeat. But the top guy, Suriel Matias, he's never going to mention him again. I guarantee you, Bill Haney, if he mentions Suriel Matias, it's going to be one of his, you know, delusional antics where he, in his mind, he's, you know, he made some kind of an offer and he was refused, and he's going to go with that. He's going to go with lies. You know, we all know Bill Haney's a liar. All right, so I have no, I place no trust in Bill Haney's statements. I feel sorry for Devin Haney in a way, but hey, man, it is what it is. It's boxing. All right, so tell me, guys, what you guys think. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. There's a lot of you guys watching this show, but you're not subscribing yet. Let's get to 3,000 subs, guys. All right, let's make this channel's reach worldwide. All right, I really appreciate that, and then I can continue posting more comments and my views of the sport of boxing today on Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. But for the moment, this is all for now. This is Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy, with another episode of Inside the Ropes, saying hasta la vista. God bless you all, and peace.